Hello and welcome back to Here We Tow. I'm on the ROBETA stand at Caravan Salon Düsseldorf and I'm joined by John from Cara. Many of you remember me talking about him loads in our videos. Well, here he is. And the reason he's with me on the ROBETA stand is because he is the official dealer for ROBETA in the UK. So Cara Motorhomes and Caravans in Stafforshsire area is the main dealer for ROBETA. So John is here and what we're going to do is going to wander around the models, give you a bit of information about them, and obviously if you are interested, I'll put a link to Cara in the description below. Yeah. So John has a number of models coming into stock. You do currently have a couple on show as well.
We do.
I've reviewed the Apollo with you, and an Adonis and a Schumacher.
Yes.
And the Schumacher's gone back now.
Schumacher's back, the Adonis has just gone back. We've got the Apollo, but the first right-hand drives are currently being built as we stand here.
And exciting news, you've got the Adonis 4x4 coming.
We have.
This is nice. I'm looking forward to seeing that, and that's going to be at the NEC in
That'll
Birmingham.
That'll be the October NEC show in Birmingham.
And I will dive into that. That is one I've definitely got on my list to look at. But in the meantime, let's have a wander around ROBETA and just show you the features and explain a bit more. They are a Slovenian manufacturer, as I've mentioned in my reviews. John knows a lot about Slovenian manufacturers because he was a dealer for Adria, which I know I shouldn't mention on the ROBETA stand, but it's important to know that he is very familiar with the Slovenian products. Right, this is Womondo.
It is.
So Womondo is going to be based on Fiat in the UK. All your models are Fiat and Mercedes.
Correct.
Okay. So there's a number of paintworks, I believe. Womondo is their more budget-friendly camper van. But when I say budget-friendly, they're going to start at around £80,000, which is a lot of money for a lot of people. But they're a premium camper van.
They are.
So let's take a look. This is Lifestyle Womondo. This is the 636, so it's 6 metres and 36. Tell us about the inside, John.
Inside, you've got obviously extremely comfortable seats. You've got little unique features, dimmable lights throughout. In the bathroom, you come out of the bed at night. You don't want to go wandering around for the light switches. The light will come on automatically for you.
It's on a sensor.
It's on a motion sensor. As I say, light switches. So many people say to us, I don't know which light switch does which, what does what. It tells you what every single one does.
It's often a big thing, isn't it, in campers and motorhomes? Like you're pressing buttons and you don't know how to turn them on or off, but we've got labels.
We have, so we know what we're doing for change, which is great.
And on this, we can see the finish here. So Womondo have got a limited number of interior finishes, unlike the main ROBETA range, which have got loads of finishes.
With ROBETA, you've got up to 16,000 different variants you can put into a ROBETA. With Womondo, to keep the price more cost effective, they keep those number of options down. They still use the high-end materials, the very light material and the wood, the air furniture, the quality materials, and it's still built by the same people to the same standard.
And the walls and the roof, they are
all padded. And they're fully insulated,
So, and these are designed for incredibly cold temperatures as well, aren't they? So they're well insulated, as you say, and they have air-blown heating on all the models.
Yes, they do, you've got optional diesel heating as well, but they are really built to such a high standard.
I think diesel heating's becoming more and more popular, and it's something I'd consider if I was buying a camper. Right, come on out, Jules, join us out here. And also on this one, John, we've got the nice anthracite two-lay lined out as well, and the LED strip light. Some of these things are extras, obviously, aren't they?
They are.
But just gives you an idea of what these things are going to look like. Right, let's venture down this way then, and we'll just have a look in the back of it as well. So coming round the back, obviously the show is open, so there's plenty of people in here with us. John and I are milling round, but you can see there's different layouts on the campers. Some of them have transverse beds, some of them have longitudinal beds, loads of storage underneath.
Another useful feature they just added as well for 26 models, which, as I say, will be coming to us soon. Each side in the overhead lockers, you've got wireless chargers.
Wireless chargers.
So when you're putting your phone on at night, you haven't got to worry about cables dangling down. Just put your phone on the shelf and it'll charge away. You've still got additional sockets as well.
And USBs underneath.
And USBs, USB-C as well as normal USB. But the wireless chargers
and these are nicely padded. This other gentleman's rubbing it as well, so I'm going to give it a rub.
And again,
I'm not going to be left out. Let's give this a rub.
And the insulation again, really high level.
We won't dive into this one, but this has got the pop top on it, an optional pop top. So while the camper vans are 2-berth, you can add the pop top and make it 4-berth. And I believe, is there a 5-berth option?
There is. You've got the lounge you can turn into a bed as well. You can also make it to travel 5 people as well. There is a double front bench seat, so you can have 3 at the front and 2 at the rear. So
and that one's the 540, so that one is actually 5 metres and 41 centimetres.
Yeah.
So you've got that, the 600 would be 5 metres 99,
yes,
and then the 636.
6.36 metres.
6.36.
Yep.
And then we also have Womondo on Mercedes. Let me know what you think. I love this colour. John's not so keen.
I'm saying nothing.
John's got no taste. But John doesn't like it. I love this blue. Now this again is Womondo. This is Pegasus. So then Mercedes version is the Pegasus version. So we can just see around here, and the price is starting here at €90,000 to get in a Mercedes
on a Mercedes chassis,
6 metre, 3.5 tonne as far as I'm aware as well.
3.5 tonne, yeah.
So I'll let Jules have a little sneaky peek inside as well. There are people about, obviously, at the show, but we'll just do our usual thing and have a look, won't we, John?
Yeah, the Womondo ticking on the Mercedes.
Shut the door on us. We'll maybe have a look. Right, he's opening again. There's a high level of excitement. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, the electric step coming in and out.
Electric step. It's beautiful inside, actually, is that one.
It is.
Right, we'll move on. Now, this is Helios, which is one of the ROBETA models. So while Womondo is part of ROBETA, these are the main camper vans. And this is interesting because we've already had a conversation about the colour there on those alloys. These are an optional choice, you'll be pleased to know.
Fortunately, yes.
I'm not convinced, John. You said you liked them.
I like the copper and the black. I think that looks stunning. The corporate colours. The wheels might be a little bit of an overkill even for me.
A bit garish.
A little bit. But
some people like it. So again, could be.
Not sure.
There's lots of options. That's what we're saying.
There is. Yeah, this one has got, obviously, I've just
the new.
Yes.
No,
new
go,
roof,
John.
The new pop-top roof that they're trying and showing for the first time here.
But again, let us know what you think in the comments because ROBETA are not 100% sure whether this style pop-top is going to work. It is literally fully raised, as you can see there. So would you buy into that? Or would you prefer the traditional?
Yeah,
Carry on, John. Tell us about Helios with ROBETA.
Well, again, Helios is based on a 6-metre Fiat chassis. You've got different layouts you can have at the rear. You've got the family edition, which has got drop-down bed.
And we can see one of those around there, can't we?
Exactly, you can. Yeah. And you've got the option of the 2 seats at the front or no seats. You can have what's called the 4-2 option, which again,
we'll show you around there.
But all these are optional. There's so many options on the ROBETA layouts. You really can individualise it to what you want, how you want it on there. And like I say, follow up on what you've said, Corinna. Please give us some feedback on that up top. Definitely
this one's got the drop-down bed as well here.
Yeah, it has the electric drop-down bed.
So on the models, depending on the model you opt for, you've obviously got a longitudinal bed, a transverse bed at the back. Some have lounges, Apollo's got lounge. But here what we can see is the drop-down bed. So this is like family edition, is it called?
Yes, this is family edition, this one.
It's up to you. Obviously, it's an optional extra, and you can also have the pop top. So you can literally probably get some of these will take 6, 7 people.
Seven people. You've got two on the drop-down bed, 2 on a lounge that turns to a bed, 2 in the pop top, and 1 in the lounge area.
That's loads of people.
7 berths.
Think how many. Have you got that many friends, John?
No, definitely not. You've got to have a lot of friends. Definitely need a lot of friends.
We'll find some. Right, let's trundle on. We're going to do Kronos next.
Yes.
This is nice, actually. Yeah. So unfortunately, again, somebody's sat in here yet again. Yeah. So what you have here is, this is the 4-2 edition. For 2, I mean for 2 people.
Yeah.
What they do here is they've got an office. Just have a look, Jules. I think we're all just diving in there. It's not a problem. That little setup there is actually an office setup. So while you're sat in the passenger and driver's seat, you can pull out your mini office. You've got television on the wall.
Yes, you have.
You can watch TV.
You can plug it into, plug your laptop if you want into there for a second screen. And you can pull. Hopefully I'll be able to show you in a second.
We'll be able to go in now. So, but what's really exciting as well, and I've been sat in here, which I really liked. I won't pull it all to bits now, but you can sit here. This extends as an office.
Yep, just pull it, if you pull it.
Somewhere to put my phone.
Pull that across.
There we go.
You've got that.
Yep.
You have, that opens up. So you're working from a desk, working from a laptop, wireless charger there, cup holder there. This,
and
again,
that when it comes down.
And also have
there.
There's a
slide
table.
Out for the other person.
Sat in the other seat.
So you're both working here.
Yep.
You've got TV here.
Yep.
And this is, I think this is a really clever little setup because it's a small camper van.
Yep.
But instead of having a bench seat, we've now got a workstation.
If it's 1-2 people travelling, yeah.
You're absolutely. Now, I'll get myself out of here, John. I know you'd like to leave me here. I think many
Locking
people would like to leave me here.
A few people have said you need locking up, I think,
look,
yeah.
I'm stuck in it now. I'll get out. There's a button.
I was going to say, there is a button in there.
Right, what's this, John?
Induction hob. So instead of the traditional gas, you can get completely gas-free models with ROBETA. So this is induction, works off electric. You can fit this with its options of lithium batteries, inverters, so you can run this off-grid. You don't have to be plugged into mains.
So that's quite a good option. Although a lot of people in the comments of my videos tell me they want induction, they want diesel, and it's like, yeah, but not everyone gives you it because these things are expensive. And one of the reasons is expensive because copper's brittle, and when you're shaking it about in a camper van, they break. So a lot of manufacturers, to buy something of this quality is an expensive thing. Do you want to have a look in the bathroom? If we jump out and Jules can go and have a look in there, he can take you into a ROBETA bathroom. Now, ROBETA, there's a lot of choices on bathrooms as well.
There's 4 different designs at the minute. There's another one coming as well for the 26 models, which we haven't got here, but is coming soon. So, yeah, there is. And again, we welcome people's feedback. These things change because of what feedback we get from people. The drop-down bed with the lounge at the rear only came about because of feedback. So these things will, they're happy to listen to it.
Well, it is important because, again, people's tastes are different, aren't they?
Correct.
But if you can choose your furniture and your bathroom, then, you're laughing. Right, come on, let's head off this way. Right, next up, I think we've got an Apollo here. So Apollo is the largest Fiat-based in the range. It's 6 metres and 36 centimetres. I have done a video of this, but it's a rear lounge, and we can see the rear lounge here and the drop-down bed. Now that bed is electrically operated, so you can either convert the lower part to a bed if you don't have the drop-down, or you can have the additional drop-down bed.
You do.
So you've got a 4-berth, and this is the high-top version.
This is a H3 roof,
if we go around the corner.
Roof,
So Apollo is also available as the standard Ducato height, and you can have a pop-top on that.
Correct.
Do you know how much pop-tops are off the top of your head?
Pop-tops around about £6,000
About 6,000.
Okay,
but don't quote him, but no. So around that.
Don't keep that, speak me to that.
Let's have a look at the Apollo with the higher roof. So as we come round, what you'll notice here is the higher extension on the roof part. And what that's going to do is it's going to give you more headroom while you're in the camper van, and it also makes room for that drop-down bed. You can't have a pop-top on this though, but that is the feature. What we'll do is hopefully we'll be able to sneak in, I don't know if Jules can get in there, and take a look, because Apollo is basically the top end really of the range, isn't it?
It is,
Apart from Adonis, which isn't here on the stand. Adonis is Mercedes, and I have done a review of that. But let's just see if we can sort of sneak in there. If I just move this a little bit, there he goes. Jules is like a little stealth ninja. And in he goes. So we can see the quilted furnishing on this. Is these the actual sports seats,
Those are the sports seats, upholstery at the front, really nice, really comfy, and then ergonomically designed on the passenger side for people to sit. Really,
so you don't fall out of your seat.
Exactly, you're not rolling around. They're just a really comfy place to be.
And this is one of the different furniture options with the darker colour, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
So again, you can choose the furniture colour.
You've got 6 different styles of furniture. You've got 6 different styles of material.
Right.
So there really is a huge choice. As I say, up to 16,000 different options.
Which is quite a lot. And realistically, you've got an Apollo at Cara at the moment. What's the price then of an Apollo with the reasonable level of specification?
For a nice spec, you're looking between sort of 105,000 for a very nice spec vehicle. Again, on a 3.5-ton chassis and with the air furniture, that gives you up to an additional 220 kilograms that you wouldn't get with a traditional motorhome. Because that furniture, is so light, it's incredible, but so strong.
And your Adonis 4x4s, they're going to be at the NEC?
That'll be at the NEC.
What else are you
we'll also have another 2, maybe 3 Fiat models there as well. We're still just finalising exactly layout colours. So yes, we will have right and drive there.
Those. So that is, I don't know whether we just want to walk back around this way a little bit. So that is the ROBETA stand here at Caravan Salon. This is John from Cara. John's going to be at the NEC in October. You also do the February shows as well?
Should be there February, definitely October, and be here today, Saturday and
Are you
Sunday.
in Hall 11 in October?
Yeah, we're in Hall 11.
I will see John there. So that's the ROBETA stand. We've looked at Womondo and we've looked at ROBETA. Thanks to John from Cara for joining me. Not that he got a great deal to add. I think he made most of it up like I I do.
Yeah,
No, that was
thanks.
really good. I'll put a link to the website for Cara Motorhomes and Caravans, and also put a link to the ROBETA website down there so people can take a full look at the range. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.